morning, Lionhearts. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? Excellent. I am in a great mood today. I'm back in Los Angeles, and what we're gonna vlog today is actually what I wanted to vlog before I left. I had ordered these about a month before I left, and well, basically what you're going to see today is kind of behind me. My friend Breck bought me this. This was dated in 2001. He probably got it right at that point. It's a painting of T-Rex the Slider. Now, the reason that he got me this is because I'm a big fan of the painter who painted that. His name is Steve KEENE, and I found out about him on my very first trip to Los Angeles. It would have been in 2000 before I moved here. I was in a record store and a friend of mine recommended for me to buy an album called Wowie Zowie by a band called Pavement. I had heard some Pavement before. I had already liked what I'd heard, and I bought that album. The cover of the album was painted by Steve KEENE. I then got into a band called Apples in Stereo, and they had an album that Steve KEENE did the album cover for called Fun Trick Noisemaker. So I was really well into knowing who this man was. Now, we're talking 2020, he's considered the most prolific artist, prolific painter, probably in the history of painting, because what Steve does is he believes in making art almost the way Andy Warhol did. Andy Warhol would create a lot of prints in a very short amount of time. However, Andy would do his work through silk screening, and Steve does his by hand. So let me tell you how Steve does this. What he does is every day he paints roughly about 100 pictures. 6 days a week. He's been doing this for decades, and he makes these paintings extremely affordable, and they could really be of anything that he wants. What he does is he takes about 100 pieces of plywood on any given day, hangs them up all around his studio, and then sections them off and puts a reference photo above them. Now what he does is he's known for a lot of album cover art. He does presidents and famous couples and cities and postcards and recreations of other painters, but he does it his way, and he does it one color at a time. That's right, out of those 100 pieces of plywood that he has hanging up, they could be in any shape. They're not uniform usually. He will sit there and take each color, and he will go all the way around the room and do that one color. Then he will switch, he will go to another color, and he will work his way all the way around the room. So, at the end of that day, he may have made those 100 paintings, but they might be 10 or 12 different paintings, all done one at a time, by hand, one color at a time. And he says, the fun in this is that they're kind of like baseball cards. You get a uniformity, so, you know, you might get 10 or 12 out of that set that are out floating around in the world, but none of them are identical. And he said the fun in the baseball card idea is that the way that you get them, two ways. He posts them on eBay, and you can know what you're purchasing, or you go to his website, stevekeene.com, and he has one button that you pay $70 directly to him through PayPal, and he mails you 6 random paintings that he's been working on. So I went ahead and I did that. I don't know what I'm getting. I hope that maybe some of it's some album art, but it arrived before I left on my trip the day before. Well, actually I got a notice saying that they had tried to deliver it and that I wasn't here. I was here, but they said that I couldn't pick up the package until I arrived the next day, or until it arrived to where it was going to be, like one of those pickup offices. I was flying out at 10 a.m. the next morning, so it's been sitting there waiting for me to open it ever since I got it. Let's break it open and see what Steve KEENE sent. Now, like I said, this could be anything. They could be cities, postcards, animals, famous couples, famous people, album covers, anything. But I love his art so much that I just trust in whatever he sent, and this is that kind of baseball card experience where we're gonna open it up and not know what we get, and get a genuine, excited response from the great Steve KEENE's art. Let's go see what it is. All right, the anticipation is killing me. I mean, it's literally killing me. It's not literally, but my friend Kevin and I, we have a joke that we always say whenever somebody says literally, you can almost guarantee that they're using it wrong. So It's been quite heavy on my mind since this package was supposed to be delivered before I took off on my trip. I didn't get it. Now the moment of truth. Let's see what this grab bag, this $70 purchase from Steve KEENE got us. It should be 6 random paintings. I can't wait to see what he sent. I think I'll just go with this old school by kind of like tearing at it. Okay, maybe not. He did a pretty good job of using something that doesn't tear. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Man, he did a really good job of wrapping this stuff up. That all was not as easy to tear off as you might think. And now we're over to this. Wowza. He did a real... I mean, this guy's been sending these out for years, so if anybody could have perfected sending these out so they don't get damaged, it's him. And even this stuff's not easy to rip open. Here's our first sneak peek. I can see colors and odd shapes. This is gonna be great. Now let me just say, this is kind of like, what this reminds me of is when I was a kid and we would go to like Kmart or the grocery store or whatever, there would always be those machines at the checkout or at the end that you put a quarter in and you twisted the knob and you never knew what was gonna come out. That's what this feels like, because I love this guy's art so much that I really, honestly, I won't be really upset with anything, because if it's landscape, if it's an album cover I love or I don't love, I'll probably be happy with it because I just like his art. So, let's see what we got. What is that? The Ramones? Holy cow, that is killer. That is absolutely freaking killer. Wow. He sent me a Ramones. Okay, so to open it up, it got saran wrapped all the way around, and I noticed that my next win was Patti Smith. Look at that. The lighting's kind of weird, but... Okay, we're folding it over. Alright, I just ripped open all that saran wrap, so now we can get to him a little easier. That sucker is absolutely going on the wall. They all are, but I'm really proud of that one. Let's see what the next one is. Whoa! I got Devo? Holy cow! Oh no, it's Devo! I mean, oh yes, it's Devo! That's awesome! Let's see what I just picked over. What is that? That's Roxy Music! Wow! That is great! So I've got Ramones, Roxy Music, Devo. All right, he's saran wrapped down. Let me see if I can work this one loose. If how many of you right now are saying, hurry up and finish this video so I can get over to his website and start buying one? All right, I got it open. Of course, we know the bottom is Patti Smith, but let's see. What is this? Oh, cool. Oh, that is awesome. A matador. I love it. Or is it Don Quixote? I dig that he did it in a different shape. I love that about this guy. Like I said, you never know what you're gonna get. Never. What is that? Herbert Hoover? Yeah, it's Herbert Hoover. I think that's what it's supposed to be, right? Sure what it looks like. Almost looks like a backward J. Alright, what do we have here? You know, I'm noticing now he sent me way more than 6 paintings. I'm not sure how many, but I already see like another 4 or 5 in here. Now, I honestly don't know Lunch. That's got to be an album cover, but I just don't know the band, I don't know the record. We'll look it up. I'll look it up in a second. This looks like a 2-piece. Or maybe it's all one. Nope, 2-piece. What's this? Billie Eilish? That's interesting. Looks like he's taking like scraps or like odd pieces and he's making stuff out of them. I love that also. And he mounts them all. Makes them all so you can hang them. I'm into it. My wall is going to be Steve Keene. I might even buy another one of these. Let's see what else we got here. Surprises aplenty here. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. Wow. I dig his art so much. Like I said, I love that he mentioned that he kind of likes it to be like trading cards, you know, where like just because he's made one doesn't mean that's the only one. There's a lot of them out there, but you just never know which one you'll get when you get the pack. You can't even request stuff on there. It's literally just one button. All right, I didn't look at this one yet. I just pulled the saran wrap off of it, but I didn't look. We're looking together. That's awesome. I wonder if lunch and when go together to create something. Let's see what else is in here. What is this? That is crazy. What are those? Like little like family photos. LBJ. Okay, I get it. Oh, okay, now I get it. That is LBJ. So these are presidential. And then this is Calvin Coolidge. Now I see it. I didn't see that originally. It says Coolidge. Okay, so I got Herbert Hoover. Better than J. Edgar Hoover, probably. Herbert Hoover, LBJ, and Calvin Coolidge. Interesting. And then, is this might be Patty, right? Nope, not Patti Smith. That's another painting. He sent me a cat painting. I told you, he does everything. A little bit of everything. Animals, scenery, cities, postcards, presidents. You name it, he might do it. Let's see what we have under here. Oh, cool. We're gonna have to do a final count. He sent way more than 6. Oh man, Steve Keene, thank you so much. This is Silver Jews. Silver Jews was a band that, unfortunately, the singer died last year. But the band Pavement and Dave from Silver Jews, Dave Berman, they were all security guards at the Whitney together. And eventually they all got to make records, and really cool knowing that since Dave Berman's passed that I got a Silver Jews piece of artwork to hang up. That's really cool. Thank you so much. And then this one says okay. Okay. What is that, like the... Is that supposed to be Jesus? And then, of course, the bottom one that we already saw, Patti Smith. That's what he sent me. That pile of art right there is what he sent me. Let me count it up. Okay, well, official count, including those 2 small ones, 17 pieces of artwork he sent me. Holy smoke. 17. That's 15 of those size and 2 of those. That's a bargain. That was one heck of an art buy. Vincent Price would be proud of this one. Now I'm going to hang this stuff up. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all this. Go to Steve Keene's website and definitely roll the dice. See what he sends you. Well, I have hung every piece that he sent up. And I think I'm even going to add the T-Rex to the end of this. I love it. And I think I really do think I am going to go on right now and place another order. because I have some more space over here that needs filled. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that vlog. That was a lot of fun for me. And if you were looking for something new to get into or to learn about, I hope Steve KEENE is something new for you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you Tabora, Summers, Cooper, Renee, Cigar Brent, Brandon Smith, and Valerie Irons for becoming my newest Patreons. We'll see you all next time. Have a great night and goodbye.